Chill out and manifest your dreams. A Stoic approach. Ever feel like you're trying your hardest, but things still aren't working out? Tired of micromanaging everything, only to end up stressed and disappointed? Take a breath. Maybe you don't need to try harder, just smarter. In today's video, I'll share a secret to making your dreams come true without sacrificing your health or peace of mind. And it's not magic. It's ancient wisdom from Stoic philosophy, helping you relax, let go of the unnecessary, and attract what you truly desire. Ready to unlock the power of calm and attract good things without pushing yourself to the limit? Then watch this video, because everything you need to change is already inside you. 1. Let go and unwind. Why trying to control everything backfires? Let's be real. Striving for complete control over your work, life, and even your emotions is a recipe for a constant stress fest. It's like trying to juggle chainsaws while riding a unicycle, exhausting and frankly terrifying. Your body and mind will eventually scream, "Uncle," leading to burnout. You'll be running on empty, feeling drained and utterly overwhelmed. The problem is, expecting everything to go perfectly is just unrealistic. Life throws curveballs. Think about it. You can't control the weather, someone else's unpredictable actions, or those random, unexpected hiccups that pop up when you least expect them. When reality doesn't match your meticulously crafted plan, disappointment and frustration are inevitable. It's like setting yourself up for a fall. Think of it like trying to hold onto a handful of sand. The tighter you squeeze, the faster it slips through your fingers. That's exactly how trying to micromanage everything feels. The more you try to control the little things, the less control you actually have over the bigger picture. Life's a bit like that. Sometimes you just gotta let go and roll with the punches. Embrace the unexpected, learn to adapt, and you'll find life a whole lot less stressful. Javier's story is a real eye-opener. A reminder that even the most successful among us can get completely overwhelmed. He was a high-powered executive, the kind who micromanaged everything, schedules, projects, the whole shebang. He was a control freak, in the best and worst sense of the word. But this relentless drive, this need to be in charge of every single detail, finally caught up with him in the form of a full-blown panic attack. Right there in a crucial meeting. Imagine the sheer terror of freezing up like that, unable to function, in front of your colleagues. It was a real wake-up call. His friends, bless their hearts, gave him some much-needed advice. Get away from it all. So, Javier packed his bags and headed to a secluded cabin in the mountains. A total digital detox. He needed to disconnect, to unplug from the constant pressure and demands of his high-powered life. Up there, surrounded by nature's quiet majesty, he stumbled upon a quote by Marcus Aurelius that really resonated. Accept everything that happens, even if it's not what you expected. It was a simple sentence, but it held profound wisdom. Slowly, gradually, Javier started to let go. He realized he didn't need to control everything, that some things were simply beyond his grasp. He learned to trust the process, to trust his team, and most importantly, to trust himself. When he finally returned to work, he was a changed man. He was more relaxed, more approachable, and surprisingly, his business results improved. The atmosphere in the office became more positive, more collaborative, and Javier, he found a peace he'd never known before. It just goes to show, sometimes the best thing you can do for your career is to step back and take a deep breath. Javier's story is a testament to the power of self-care and the unexpected rewards of letting go. Javier's story taught me a valuable lesson. Letting go of that need for total control doesn't lead to disaster. It actually makes life better. Seriously, giving yourself some space to breathe, reflect, and recharge is the key to finding that sweet spot of balance. It's not about micromanaging every little thing. Positive change comes from focusing on what you can control, your own actions and reactions. Think of it like this: you can't control the weather, but you can control whether you bring an umbrella. Similarly, you can't control everything that happens, but you can control how you respond to it. That's where the real power lies. So, take a deep breath, loosen your grip, and let life surprise you. You might just find yourself happier and more fulfilled. Stoicism. It's all about accepting what you can't control. Right. Think of Marcus Aurelius, a total Stoic legend. He He stressed that the only thing you really have power over is your reaction to stuff. Like, you can't control the weather, rain's gonna rain, but you can grab an umbrella. Right, that's the Stoic way. It's not about wishing things were different. It's about adapting and making the best of it. The real freedom, according to Stoicism, isn't about bossing the world around. It's about inner peace, mastering your own mind, your feelings, and your thoughts. It's about finding that calm center within yourself, no matter what chaos is going on outside. It's about choosing your response, choosing your attitude, and choosing to be happy, even when things get tough. It's a mindset, a way of life, a path to a more peaceful and fulfilling existence. 3 easy steps to ditch the stress. Step 1. Write it all down. Jot down everything you're trying and failing to control. For example, I'm worried about next week's meeting, but I can't control what other people think. Then, rip it up, crumple it, and toss it, a symbolic act of letting go of that weight on your shoulders. Seriously, get that frustration out of your head and onto paper. You'll feel better already. Step 2. Hit the red light pause button. When things go sideways, and they will, take a deep, cleansing breath. Try a 4 to 6 second cycle. Inhale for 4. Hold for 2. Exhale for 6. This gives you a moment to pause, clear your head, and respond more calmly instead of reacting impulsively. Think of it as a mini meditation for everyday life. Step 3. Schedule some serious downtime. Set aside at least 15 minutes each day to do absolutely nothing. No phone, no work, no to-do lists. Just be, observe, relax, listen to some chill music, whatever helps you unwind. This allows your mind to rest and recharge, preventing burnout and helping you tackle the next challenge with renewed energy and focus. It's amazing what a little quiet time can do. Letting go and chilling out has some seriously awesome benefits. Stress and anxiety. Yeah, those melt away like ice cream on a hot day. You'll find it way easier to focus and make decisions, no more mental fog. Plus, your creativity will skyrocket because your brain isn't bogged down with negative thoughts. And get this, your relationships will improve because you're not constantly trying to control everything and everyone. It's like a weight lifts off your shoulders, leaving you feeling lighter and happier. Seriously, give it a try. You've got nothing to lose but stress. 2. Start your day off strong. Why are those first few hours of the day so darn important? Think of it like tuning a guitar before a concert. Your morning routine is your pre-show warm-up. A bad start throws you off key, and that off feeling can easily mess up your whole day. It's all about setting the stage for focus and productivity. Your brain is most receptive and alert in those early hours after waking up. It's like a fresh, empty canvas ready for your masterpiece. A positive start primes your brain for concentration, creativity, and getting stuff done efficiently. Basically, your morning sets the tone for your entire day's energy levels. If you kick things off stressed out, scrolling through social media or doom scrolling the news, that negative energy will likely stick with you all day. It's like starting a road trip with a flat tire. You're going to be fighting an uphill battle the whole way. So, make those first few hours count. Set yourself up for success with a morning routine that energizes and inspires you. Let me tell you a story about the power of a positive morning. It's my own story, actually. Instead of reaching for my phone first thing and diving headfirst into whatever negativity the internet throws at you, I decided to try something different. I spent a few minutes just breathing deeply, focusing on setting a positive intention for the day. Then, I added a little something extra. Put on my favorite song while I made coffee. It was such a small thing, but it made a huge difference. The whole day felt lighter. Things that would normally have stressed me out, a minor traffic jam, a slightly grumpy coworker, just seemed to roll off my back. I had this consistent energy, this focus that let me power through my to-do list without feeling overwhelmed. It wasn't like I suddenly had superpowers or anything, but it was a noticeable shift. It was like having a little internal sunshine that kept me going, even when things got a bit bumpy. It was a really simple change, but the impact was surprisingly significant. I highly recommend giving it a try. You might be surprised at how a few minutes of positivity can brighten your entire day. Stoicism and starting your day right. Seneca said it best, each day is a gift. A blank check you should make the most of. That's the Stoic philosophy in a nutshell. Every morning is a fresh start. A chance to refocus on what truly matters. It's not just about getting your energy levels up. A good morning routine helps you tackle whatever the day throws at you with a calm and clear head. Think of it like this. You wouldn't jump into a marathon without stretching. Right. Starting your day with intention is like that pre-race warm-up for your mind and body. It's about setting the tone for the whole day. Choosing to approach challenges with a positive and proactive mindset, rather than reacting to them in a stressed out, overwhelmed way. So, how do you make the most of that blank check? Maybe it's a mindful meditation, a quick workout, journaling, or simply enjoying a quiet cup of coffee. Whatever works for you, make it a ritual, a way to ground yourself and prepare for the day ahead. It's about making conscious choices to live a more fulfilling and meaningful life. One day at a time. Power up your mornings, a step-by-step guide. Step 1. Breathe in. Stress out. Before you even think about checking your phone, take 3 to 5 minutes for some deep breaths. Seriously, it's amazing what a few minutes of mindful breathing can do. Here's the easy routine. Inhale deeply for a count of 4. Hold for 2, and exhale slowly over 6 counts. This simple exercise calms your nervous system, melts away stress, and helps you wake up feeling refreshed and ready to tackle the day. No more groggy mornings. Step 2. Find your happy tune or activity. Next, crank up your favorite tunes or do something you genuinely enjoy, even something small. Think a quick dance party in your pajamas, a brisk walk around the house, or even just a few minutes of stretching. The key is to kickstart your day with positive energy. This little burst of joy will help you maintain a cheerful and productive mood throughout the day. Step 3. Set a tiny, achievable goal. Choose one small, clear goal for the day. Don't overwhelm yourself. Something like, I'll finish that report by lunchtime, or I'll read for 30 minutes before bed, is perfect. Setting a small, attainable goal helps you focus your mind and keeps you motivated and on track all day long. It's all about building positive momentum. The benefits of a positive morning routine are numerous and impactful, setting the stage for a more productive and enjoyable day. A well-structured morning helps you kickstart your day feeling energized and motivated, ready to tackle whatever comes your way. Think of it as priming your brain for success. This improved energy translates directly into better focus and creativity. When your brain is properly awakened and engaged, you'll find it easier to concentrate, process information efficiently, and even unlock those creative sparks that lead to innovative solutions and fresh perspectives. Beyond the mental boost, a positive morning routine can significantly reduce stress and anxiety. By establishing calming rituals, you lower your cortisol levels, that's the stress hormone, and build resilience against the daily pressures and unexpected challenges life throws at you. Instead of starting your day bombarded with negative news or frantic emails, you're proactively building a buffer against stress, promoting a sense of calm and control. Finally, a positive morning routine helps you break free from negative habits. It's about consciously choosing to replace unproductive activities, like mindlessly scrolling through social media, with activities that nourish your mind, body, and soul. This conscious choice creates a ripple effect, positively impacting your overall well-being and paving the way for long-term personal growth. It's a small investment of time that yields significant returns in terms of happiness, productivity, and overall life satisfaction. Important things to keep in mind when building your morning routine. No need to get fancy. You don't need to wake up at 5 a.m. or do a complicated workout routine. Just a few simple, easy steps can make all the difference. Consistency is key, not perfection. The most important thing is to stick with it every day. Even if you only manage a couple of small steps, adjust to your own schedule. If you're not a morning person, adjust your morning time and routine to fit your own body clock. Don't pressure yourself to follow some rigid, unrealistic plan you saw on Instagram. Find what works for you. Maybe it's a quick 10-minute meditation, a brisk walk with your dog, or simply enjoying a cup of coffee in peace before the day begins. The goal is to create a calm, positive start to your day, setting a good tone for the rest of it. Small, consistent actions are far more effective than sporadic bursts of intense activity. So be kind to yourself. Start small, and build from there. 3. Make your mind your best friend. Why is mind management so important? Think of it like this. A cluttered mind is a recipe for disaster. When your head's a whirlwind of thoughts, work deadlines, family drama, and a million tiny worries, anxiety creeps in. Focus vanishes, and making good decisions becomes nearly impossible. It's like trying to find your keys in a messy room. You're stressed, frustrated, and everything takes way longer than it should. A cluttered mind is a productivity killer. You're constantly distracted, jumping from one thing to another without ever really accomplishing anything. It's exhausting. But here's the good news. A clear mind is a superpower. When you learn to organize your thoughts, you're not just reducing stress, you're unlocking your brain's full potential. Imagine having the mental space to make sharp, creative decisions, to tackle challenges with confidence, and to actually enjoy your day instead of just surviving it. It's about finding that sweet spot where you're focused, calm, and ready to conquer anything that comes your way. Learning to manage your mind isn't just about being more productive, it's about living a happier, more fulfilling life. The story of Chesley Sullenberger is a total legend. Imagine this. He's flying a commercial jet, packed with over 150 people, when, bam, both engines conk out after a run-in with a flock of birds. Talk about a worst-case scenario. It looked like a guaranteed disaster. But instead of freaking out, which, honestly, most of us would have done, Sully stayed incredibly calm and cool. He made the split-second decision to ditch the plane in the Hudson River, a move that required insane skill and focus under unimaginable pressure. Think about it. He had to land a huge airliner on water. The guy was basically a superhero. The amazing thing is, everyone survived. No one died. That's the power of keeping your head when everything around you is falling apart. Sully's story perfectly illustrates that it's not what happens to you that matters most, but how you react. It's a classic example of Stoicism in action, that philosophy that emphasizes controlling your own mind and emotions. No matter what life throws at you, he didn't let the crisis control him, he controlled the crisis. Pretty inspiring, right? It's a reminder that even in the face of seemingly impossible odds, a calm mind and quick thinking can make all the difference. Think of your mind like a jigsaw puzzle. If all the pieces are scattered everywhere, you can't see the whole picture. Right, it's a chaotic mess, and you're probably feeling overwhelmed just looking at it. But what happens when you start sorting those pieces? Maybe you group them by color first, or maybe you look for edges. Slowly, painstakingly, the image begins to emerge. You start to see the forest for the trees, so to speak. That's exactly what organizing your mind is like. When you take the time to sort through your thoughts, your to-dos, your worries, and your goals, you suddenly gain clarity. Problems become easier to identify. Important tasks jump to the forefront, and that overwhelming feeling of pressure, it starts to melt away. It's like magic, but it's really just the power of organization. So, take a deep breath, grab your metaphorical sorting hat, and start piecing together that beautiful picture of a calm, focused, and productive you. 3 simple steps to make your mind your best friend. Step 1. Tackle your worries like a fun jigsaw puzzle. Spend just 5 minutes each day writing down everything that's bugging you. Think of it as a brain dump. Then, color code them to prioritize. Yellow. These are the easy wins, things you can tackle right now. Think finishing that report or sending that email. Get them done. Orange. These need a little more thought or a chat with someone. Maybe it's that disagreement with a friend, or figuring out a tricky work problem. Let's brainstorm. Red. These are the things completely outside your control right now. The economy, global politics. Acknowledge them, but don't let them steal your energy. We'll deal with those later. The awesome benefit. You'll feel so much lighter knowing exactly what needs your attention, and you can focus on what you can control. It's like clearing the mental clutter. Step 2. Master the art of single tasking. It's way cooler than multitasking. Forget trying to juggle 10 things at once. Pick one thing, and give it your undivided attention. Seriously, put your phone away, silence those notifications, and dive in. If you're writing a report, be in the report. Feel the flow, the amazing payoff. You'll get things done faster and better. No more feeling overwhelmed or stressed out by a million half-finished tasks. It's all about quality over quantity. Step 3. Breathe your way to inner peace. It's easier than you think. When things get overwhelming, try this simple breathing exercise. Breathe in slowly for a count of 4. Hold your breath for 2. Breathe out slowly for a count of 6. Repeat 3 to 5 times. It's like a mini vacation for your brain. The incredible result: you'll calm your nervous system, sharpen your focus, and feel ready to tackle anything. It's your personal stress-busting superpower. Stoic thinking. Mastering your mind to master your life. Epictetus' philosophy rings true. It's not things themselves that disturb men, but their judgments about these things. Think about it. Stress doesn't come from the event itself, but from how you interpret and react to it. It's all about perspective, right? When you're in control of your thoughts, you're in control of your feelings and actions. It's like having a superpower, the ability to choose your response to whatever life throws your way. Instead of getting swept away by negative emotions, you can calmly assess the situation and choose a more helpful way to react. It's not about ignoring problems, but about facing them with a clear head and a balanced perspective. Stoicism isn't about suppressing emotions. It's about understanding them and managing them effectively. It's about finding inner peace amidst the chaos of daily life. So, next time you find yourself stressed, remember Epictetus' wisdom and take a moment to examine your thoughts. Are they serving you, or are they holding you back? Learning to manage your thoughts is a journey, not a destination, but it's a journey well worth taking. Organizing your thoughts offers a wealth of benefits. First off, it seriously boosts your focus and decision-making skills. When your thoughts are all nice and tidy, making decisions becomes a breeze, quicker and more accurate. 2. Say goodbye to that overwhelming feeling of stress and anxiety. Clarity of thought helps you ditch unnecessary worries and stay grounded in the present moment. It's like a superpower for your mental well-being. And get this, organizing your mind also builds confidence. When you're in control of your thoughts, you feel more in control of your life, and challenges seem less daunting. It's like suddenly having a secret weapon against life's little and big hurdles. Finally, and this is a big one, a clear and organized mind is a creativity powerhouse. When your thoughts aren't cluttered, those brilliant ideas flow much more easily. It's like unlocking a hidden wellspring of inspiration. So, ditch the mental clutter and embrace the awesome benefits of a well-organized mind. 4. Stay chill. Do everything. Why is a chill approach so important? Well, picture this. You're rushing, juggling a million things, and bam, mistakes happen. That leads to stress. And let's be honest, nobody wants that. A calm approach helps you avoid those silly errors that can really throw a wrench in your day. Plus, it's like giving your brain a superpower, the ability to focus. When you're relaxed, you can really zero in on one task at a time, getting things done way more efficiently. And the best part, the end result is way better. When you're not stressed out and racing against the clock, you can actually put your best foot forward and create something awesome. No more rushed, mediocre work, just cool, calm, and collected awesomeness. The cooking story scenario: cooking in a rush, you get home late and try to whip up dinner super fast. Because you're rushing, you chop the veggies unevenly, spill the sauce, and even overcook everything because you're not paying attention. The result? Dinner's not as tasty as you hoped, and you're tired and frustrated. Scenario: cooking with calm, you take your time, chopping the vegetables slowly, enjoying the aromas as you cook, and carefully adjusting the seasoning. The cooking process becomes a relaxing experience, and the final dish is not only delicious but also brings a sense of joy. The lesson: calmness not only improves the outcome of your work but also turns the whole experience into something memorable and meaningful. It's like the difference between grabbing a fast food burger and making a delicious meal from scratch. One's quick and easy, but the other is a much more rewarding experience. So next time you're cooking, try to slow down, breathe, and enjoy the process. You might be surprised at how much better your food tastes, and how much better you feel when you're not stressed out. Marcus Aurelius, that wise old Stoic, said something like, "Your mind's like a still pond. When it's calm, you see everything clearly reflected." It's a pretty cool idea, right? Basically, when your mind's chill, you can see situations for what they really are, no drama. No emotional roller coaster. Instead of getting all worked up and letting your feelings run the show, you can make decisions based on logic and a good understanding of things. Think of it like this: a frantic, stressed mind is like looking at a blurry photo. You can't really make out the details. But a calm mind, that's like having a high-definition view of the whole situation. You can see the good, the bad, and the ugly, and make choices that actually help you, instead of making things worse. It's all about that inner peace, that ability to step back and observe, rather than react impulsively. So, next time you're feeling overwhelmed, remember the still pond. Take a deep breath, find your center, and let your mind settle. You'll be amazed at how much clearer things become. Alright, let's talk about tackling tasks with a cool head. Here's a super chill approach. Step 1. 2-minute power planning. Before diving into anything, take 2 minutes to breathe deeply and ask yourself, what's the absolute most important thing I need to do right now? And what's the very first step I should take? This helps you get super clear on your goals, preventing that overwhelmed feeling before you even start. Think of it as your pre-game pep talk, but for your to-do list. Step 2. Single tasking superstar. Forget multitasking, it's a myth. Focus on one thing at a time. If you're writing an email, resist the urge to check your phone or scroll through social media. It might seem slower at first, but trust me, you'll get way more done and the quality will be way better. Think of it like this: you're a laser beam, not a scattered shotgun blast. Step 3. The mindful pause, power move. Before switching gears to a new task, take a 1-minute breather. Reflect on what you just finished. Did I do my best on that? Is there anything I could improve next time? This little pause gives your brain a mini vacation, preventing burnout and helping you become more aware of your work process. It's like hitting the refresh button on your mind. You'll be amazed at how much clearer you feel. The awesome benefits of working calmly. Let's dive in. First off, you'll be way more productive. Seriously, calmness helps you focus like a laser beam, getting stuff done faster and with fewer mistakes. It's a win-win. Stress, yeah, that melts away when you're chill. Working calmly means less pressure on your body and mind, slashing your risk of burnout. Think of it as a superpower against exhaustion. And get this, it's not just about work. A calmer approach to your job means you actually enjoy the process, not just the end result. You'll savor the journey, not just sprint to the finish line. Plus, problem solving becomes a breeze. When you're relaxed, you can see things from different angles, coming up with creative solutions that are actually effective. It's like unlocking a secret level in the game of life. So ditch the stress, embrace the calm, and watch your work life, and your overall life, flourish. Common mistakes to avoid when practicing calmness. Misunderstanding. Slowing down. Calmness isn't about working slowly, it's about focused, undistracted work. Think laser focus, not molasses. It's about being present in the moment and giving your full attention to the task at hand, rather than rushing through things haphazardly. Perfectionism. Striving for perfection in everything can lead to stress and procrastination. It's a recipe for burnout. Instead of aiming for flawless results, focus on making steady progress and achieving a reasonable level of quality. Good enough is often, well, good enough. Neglecting rest breaks. Calmness doesn't mean constantly pushing yourself. Schedule short breaks between tasks to recharge your batteries. Think of it as preventative maintenance for your brain. A few minutes of stretching, a quick walk, or even just closing your eyes can make a world of difference. Burnout is the enemy of calm, so prioritize rest. 5. Be grateful for what you have. Why is gratitude so important? It's all about shifting your perspective. We get so caught up in chasing what we don't have. It's easy to feel like we're constantly coming up short. Gratitude helps flip that script, moving the focus from what's missing to appreciating all the awesome stuff we already have. Think of it as a mental reset button. Feeling stressed out? Gratitude can help with that too. When you take the time to notice the good things in your life, big or small, your stress levels naturally decrease. And you'll find yourself feeling happier and more content overall. It's like a built-in mood booster. And here's a cool thing. Being grateful actually makes you more attractive to opportunities. A positive attitude is contagious, and people are drawn to that energy. When you're grateful, You're more open to new connections and chances. Kind of like the universe is saying, hey, this person appreciates what they have. Let's give them even more. It's a win-win situation. Once upon a time, there was a farmer who lived in a small house. He felt cramped and uncomfortable, always complaining about how tiny his home was. He went to a wise old man for advice, hoping for a magical solution. A bigger house perhaps, or some clever way to expand his living space. The wise man, with a twinkle in his eye, suggested a rather unusual solution. Bring more animals into your house. He advised, fill it with chickens and pigs. Let's see how you feel then. The farmer, though puzzled, followed the advice. Soon, his little house was overflowing with clucking chickens and oinking pigs. The space, already tight, became unbearably crowded. He was miserable. He couldn't move without bumping into a feathered or furry friend. The air thick with the smells of hay and, well, let's just say it wasn't pleasant. Finally, he returned to the wise man. Defeated. It's even worse, he exclaimed. I was wrong. My house is far too small. The wise man smiled gently. Now, he said, remove the animals. Go back to your house as it was before. The farmer did so. As he stepped back into his little house, now empty of the chaotic menagerie, he felt a wave of relief wash over him. The space seemed vast. He could breathe easily, move freely, and appreciate the simple comfort of his home. The wise man's lesson was clear. It wasn't the size of the house that had changed, but the farmer's perspective. By focusing on what he lacked, he'd lost sight of what he had. The cramped feeling wasn't inherent in the house itself, but a product of his own discontent. The moral of the story: appreciating what you already possess is the key to happiness. Far more effective than chasing after something bigger or better. Sometimes, a change in perspective is all you need to find contentment, right where you are. Stoicism and gratitude, a friendly chat. Seneca, that wise old Stoic, once said, nothing is more noble than a grateful heart. And you know what? He was totally right. Stoicism isn't about being all gloomy and serious, it's about finding joy in the everyday. It's about appreciating the little things. The things we often take for granted. Think about it. How often do you wake up and just feel grateful for another day? Not just for big things like a promotion or a vacation, but for the simple fact that you woke up at all. That's something to celebrate. Or how about that delicious cup of coffee you just enjoyed? Or the comfy chair you're sitting in right now? These small moments of pleasure add up to a richer, more fulfilling life. Stoicism encourages us to actively cultivate gratitude. It's not just about passively noticing good things, it's about consciously choosing to appreciate them. It's about taking a moment to breathe it all in, the warmth of the sun on your skin, the laughter of a loved one, the quiet peace of a calm evening. These are the things that truly matter, the things that make life worth living. So next time you find yourself feeling stressed or overwhelmed, try focusing on the good things in your life. You might be surprised at how much gratitude can shift your perspective. The science of gratitude. It's not just a warm, fuzzy feeling. It's actually good for you. Studies from UC Berkeley and others show that regularly practicing gratitude lowers your cortisol levels. That's the stress hormone, leaving you feeling calmer and happier overall. Seriously, feeling grateful is like a natural chill pill. Plus, it's a relationship booster. Showing appreciation to others strengthens your bonds and makes those connections feel even more meaningful. Think about it. A simple thank you can go a long way. And when life throws you curveballs, because it inevitably will, gratitude helps you focus on the good stuff, making those tough times a little easier to handle. It's like having a built-in coping mechanism, helping you navigate challenges with a more positive outlook. So, next time you're feeling stressed, try taking a moment to appreciate the good things in your life. You might be surprised at how much better you feel. 3 daily practices for a thankful heart. Step 1. Keep a gratitude journal. Dedicate just 5 minutes each day to jot down 3 things you're grateful for. It could be something big, like, I'm thankful for my amazing family. Or something small, like, I'm grateful for that perfectly brewed cup of coffee this morning. Even appreciating the little things makes a difference. This simple act helps shift your focus to the positive aspects of your life. Instead of dwelling on what's missing or what went wrong, it's like giving your brain a mental hug. Step 2. Practice savoring the good moments. Throughout your day, whenever something positive happens, a delicious meal, a funny conversation with a friend, a beautiful sunset, pause for 10 seconds. Really feel the joy of that moment. Don't just rush past it. Savor it. This helps you become more aware of the good things happening around you. And it boosts your overall mood and happiness. It's like adding sprinkles of joy to your day. Step 3. Express gratitude to others. Show your appreciation to the people in your life who make a difference. Send a quick text, a thoughtful email, or simply say, "Thank you," to someone who helped you out. Big or small, a simple, "I really appreciate you taking the time to listen today," can go a long way in strengthening your relationships. Expressing gratitude isn't just good for the recipient, it makes you feel good too. It's a win-win situation, building stronger connections and making you a positive influence on those around you. Spread the love and gratitude. Regularly practicing gratitude offers a wealth of benefits for your well-being. It's like giving your mental health a big, warm hug. Feeling stressed, anxious, or down, gratitude can help ease those feelings, acting as a natural mood booster. It's not just about feeling better, it's about feeling more satisfied with your life. More content with what you have. Think of it as upgrading your happiness software. Gratitude also strengthens relationships. When you express appreciation, it builds trust and connection with the people around you, whether it's your family, friends, or colleagues. It's like adding a super glue of positivity to your bonds. And here's a bonus. Gratitude helps you bounce back from setbacks. Life throws curveballs, right, but with a grateful heart, you'll find it easier to stay positive and pick yourself up after a fall. It's your secret weapon for resilience. So, start noticing the good things, big and small, and watch your happiness levels soar. Common mistakes when practicing gratitude. Focusing only on good times. Gratitude really shines when you can find the good stuff even when things are tough. It's about digging deep and finding those little pockets of sunshine, even on a cloudy day. Think about it. Finding something to be grateful for during a challenging time is a superpower. Going through the motions, gratitude journaling is awesome, but it only works if it comes from the heart. Don't just list things, really feel the appreciation. If you're just ticking boxes, you're missing the whole point. It's about that warm, fuzzy feeling inside, not just a to-do list item. Comparing yourself to others. Gratitude isn't about looking at someone else and thinking, "Well, at least I'm not that bad off." It's about appreciating what you have, right now, without getting caught up in the comparison game. Everyone's journey is different, and focusing on your own blessings is way more rewarding. It's about celebrating your wins, big and small, without needing to measure them against anyone else's. 6. Disconnect from the noise. Why unplug from the noise? Information overload is a real mind melter. Modern life is a constant barrage of notifications, social media updates, news alerts, and emails. It's like your brain is trying to juggle chainsaws, way too much information to process at once. This information overload makes it tough to focus, remember things, and generally just be present. It's a creativity killer. 2. When you're constantly distracted, you don't have the mental space for deep thinking or brainstorming those brilliant ideas that are just waiting to pop into your head. Plus, all that fake busyness from endless notifications and demands leaves you feeling stressed and mentally drained. It's a recipe for burnout. My friend, imagine a world where you can actually relax and recharge, instead of constantly reacting to the digital demands of the day. That's the power of unplugging. Let's paint a picture. Imagine trying to enjoy your favorite song in the middle of a bustling city street. Cars are honking, people are chattering, phones are ringing, it's a cacophony. It's like the music is playing, but the noise is drowning it out completely. You can hear the song, sure, but you can't experience it. The noise has hijacked your attention. That's exactly what happens to our minds when we're bombarded with distractions. It's like trying to hear the quiet whisper of your inner voice, the gentle hum of your passions, or the deep thrum of your goals, but the city noise of everyday life is just too loud. All those notifications, those endless to-do lists, the constant chatter of social media, it all adds up to a deafening roar that drowns out the things that truly matter. We're left feeling overwhelmed, unable to connect with our inner selves and the things that give our lives meaning. So, How do we turn down the volume on the noise and tune back into the music of our own hearts? That's the real question, isn't it? Stoic philosophy on unplugging. A quote from Epictetus: "Freedom is not being undisturbed, but being able to be undisturbed." What that really means is true freedom comes from mastering your own mind, not letting the outside world dictate your feelings. Stoicism encourages you to spend some quality time alone, reflecting on life and what truly matters. It's about finding that inner peace, that quiet space where you can really connect with yourself and your values, without the constant barrage of notifications and demands. Think of it as a mental detox, a chance to recharge and refocus. It's not about ignoring the world, but about choosing when and how you engage with it. By taking time for yourself, you gain a clearer perspective, allowing you to better handle whatever life throws your way. It's about building resilience, not escaping reality. So, next time you feel overwhelmed, try disconnecting for a bit. Spend some time in quiet contemplation. You might be surprised at the freedom you find within. Signs you need to unplug. Feeling mentally drained even when you haven't been working crazy hours. Struggling to focus on one thing for more than a few minutes. Getting that little jolt of anxiety every time your phone or email pings. Constantly feeling like you're drowning in a sea of to-dos and never quite catching up. Yeah, you might need a break. It's okay to step away, recharge, and come back refreshed. Ignoring these signs can lead to burnout. So listen to your body and mind. They're trying to tell you something. Take a walk, read a book, binge watch your favorite show, whatever helps you unwind and disconnect. You deserve it. 4 simple steps to a more peaceful, productive you. Let's ditch the digital distractions and reconnect with ourselves. Step 1. Declare a no notification day, or at least a few hours. Turn off all notifications on your phone and computer for a set period, maybe 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Think of it as a digital detox mini break. Only check emails and messages at specific times, like 9 a.m., 1 p.m., and 6 p.m. This will dramatically reduce interruptions, letting you focus on the task at hand. You'll be amazed at how much more you get done, and how much less stressed you feel. Step 2. Get some green time. Spend at least 10 to 30 minutes each day walking in a park, your backyard, or any natural space. Leave your phone and other tech behind. This is your time to unwind. Nature is seriously good for the soul and your productivity. It's a fantastic way to distress, recharge your batteries, and boost your creativity. You might even find yourself feeling more self-aware and in tune with your inner self. Step 3. Practice conscious silence. Set aside 10 to 15 minutes daily for quiet contemplation. Just sit, breathe, and observe your thoughts without judgment. Let them come and go naturally. It's like giving your mind a mini vacation. This simple practice helps calm your mind, reduce stress, and improve your focus and clarity. You'll be surprised how much clearer your thinking becomes. Step 4. Tame your social media beast. Set daily limits for social media apps, maybe 30 minutes max. Use apps like Forest or Stay Focused to help you stick to your limits. These little helpers will gently nudge you back to reality when you've hit your time limit. Seriously, you'll feel so much better without the constant scroll. Less social comparison means less anxiety, and more time for things that truly matter. You'll find yourself with more time and energy for the things you love. Unplugging from the noise is like giving your brain a much-needed vacation. Imagine this. No more constant buzz of notifications. Just you and your thoughts. That's the magic of disconnecting. First off, your focus will skyrocket. Seriously, you'll be amazed at how much more you can get done when you're not constantly bombarded with distractions. Think deep work, actual progress, and finally checking things off your to-do list. Beyond productivity, disconnecting is a total mood booster. Less stress, less anxiety. It's like a mini meditation session without even trying. You'll sleep better, wake up feeling refreshed, and generally just feel more in control of your emotions. No more feeling overwhelmed by the constant stream of information. And here's the best part, your creativity will flourish. Think of your brain as a garden, it needs space to grow. When you unplug, you give your mind the room it needs to blossom with new ideas and fresh perspectives. Those creative blocks, they'll melt away like ice cream on a hot summer day. Finally, disconnecting helps you get to know yourself better. Without the noise of the outside world, you can tune into your inner voice. You'll become more self-aware, understand your desires more clearly, and gain a better sense of what truly matters to you. It's like hitting the reset button on your mind and soul. So, ditch the distractions and rediscover the power of quiet time. You won't regret it. Common mistakes to avoid when unplugging. Let's be honest. Going cold turkey on all distractions is a recipe for disaster. Think of it like a detox. You wouldn't jump from a daily double cheeseburger to a kale smoothie overnight. Right. Start small. Try silencing notifications for just an hour. Or taking a 10-minute phone-free walk. Baby steps. Another biggie. Not having a plan B. Unplugging doesn't mean staring blankly at the wall. Find some awesome replacements for your screen time. Think curling up with a good book, meditating, hitting the gym, or even just chilling in nature. The key is to fill that void with something positive and engaging. Finally, don't underestimate the power of old habits. They're sneaky and they'll try to creep back in. Set realistic goals. Track your progress. Even a simple checklist can help, and celebrate your wins. Think of it as a journey, not a race. Consistency is key to making unplugging a long-term habit, not just a weekend thing. You got this. 7. Catch some ZZs, recharge your mind and body. Why is sleep so important? Well, think of it like this. Your body's a super-powered machine, and sleep is its essential recharge time. A good night's rest is when all the amazing things inside you, your organs, your immune system, even your muscles, get a chance to repair themselves and get ready for another day. It's like hitting the reset button on your whole system. But it's not just about physical recovery. While you're snoozing, your brain's busy too. It's like a super efficient filing system, sorting through all the information you gathered during the day, strengthening memories, and clearing out the mental clutter that builds up. Think of it as your brain's nightly spring cleaning. And the benefits go way beyond just feeling refreshed. Getting enough sleep makes you sharper, more focused, and better at making decisions. You'll be less likely to make silly mistakes at work or miss important details. It's like having a superpower of concentration. Finally, sleep is crucial for your emotional well-being. When you're sleep deprived, your hormones get all out of whack, making you more irritable, anxious, or even prone to feeling down. Basically, enough sleep helps keep your emotions balanced and prevents you from turning into a grumpy bear. So, prioritize those ZZs, your body and mind will thank you for it. Imagine your phone at 10% battery. It's sluggish, apps crash, and everything feels slow. Right, that's kind of like what happens when you're running on low sleep. Your brain and body are like that phone, they're struggling to keep up. You're less focused, tasks feel harder, and you might even find yourself making more mistakes. It's like trying to run a marathon on empty. You just don't have the energy to perform at your best. Getting enough sleep is like plugging your phone into the charger overnight. It's the essential recharge that gives you the power to tackle your day with a positive attitude and a sharp mind. Think of it as preventative maintenance for your awesome brain and body. It's the key to feeling energized, focused, and ready to conquer anything. The fascinating biology of sleep involves a captivating dance between two main sleep stages: NREM, non-rapid eye movement, and REM, rapid eye movement. Think of NREM as your body's deep, restorative slumber, the time when your physical self gets a serious overhaul, repairing muscles and tissues, allowing you to wake up feeling refreshed. It's the ultimate reset button for your physical health. Then there's REM sleep, the star of the show, where the magic of dreaming happens. This is when your brain gets busy, processing all the day's events, sorting through memories, and even working through emotions. It's like your brain's nightly spring cleaning, organizing and filing away experiences. But the benefits go way beyond just dreaming and physical repair. Scientists at the University of Rochester have discovered that while you're snoozing, your brain is actually performing a crucial detox. It's like a tiny cleaning crew diligently removing the day's accumulated toxins, leaving your brain sparkling clean and ready to tackle the next day with sharper thinking and improved cognitive function. Pretty amazing, right? Sleep also plays a vital role in hormonal balance. It helps regulate crucial hormones like cortisol, the stress hormone, keeping it in check so you don't feel constantly overwhelmed. And it boosts melatonin, the sleep hormone, which helps regulate your body's natural sleep-wake cycle, ensuring you drift off easily and wake up feeling refreshed. So, next time you're tempted to skip a few hours of sleep, remember the incredible work your body and brain are doing while you're catching those ZZs. Marcus Aurelius, that wise old Stoic, once said something like, "Even the soul needs downtime to perform at its best." And you know what? He was totally right. For Stoics, sleep wasn't just about hitting the snooze button. It was a key part of their whole live a good life strategy. Think of it like this: sleep is the ultimate self-care. Getting enough rest isn't just about avoiding being grumpy and unproductive. It's about giving your brain and body the chance to recharge. When you're well rested, you're sharper, clearer-headed, and better equipped to make smart decisions and take effective action. It's like hitting the reset button on your inner computer, allowing you to approach your day with renewed focus and energy. So, next time you're tempted to pull an all-nighter, remember Marcus Aurelius and prioritize that sleep. Your future self, and your decision-making skills, will thank you for it. The dangers of sleep deprivation are real and affect us in more ways than we might realize. Even missing just an hour or two of sleep each night can significantly impact your productivity. Studies show a drop of 30 to 40%. That's like losing a whole workday every week. It's not just about feeling tired either. Chronic sleep loss seriously increases your risk of developing some pretty nasty health problems, like heart disease, diabetes, and high blood pressure. Think of it like this: your body needs sleep to repair itself. And when you don't give it that time, it's like running a car without oil. Eventually, something's going to break down. Beyond the physical effects, sleep deprivation also wreaks havoc on your brain power. Sleep is when your brain consolidates memories and makes those creative connections. It's like your brain's nightly spring cleaning, organizing and filing away all the information from the day. Without enough sleep, your memory suffers, your problem-solving skills get fuzzy, and your creativity takes a major hit. You'll find yourself struggling to focus, making more mistakes, and generally feeling less sharp. So, next time you think about sacrificing sleep to cram for an exam or binge-watch your favorite show, remember the long-term consequences. Getting enough sleep isn't just about feeling good, it's about protecting your health and maximizing your potential. 4 Steps to Better Sleep, a friendly guide. Let's be honest, we all crave that amazing, restorative sleep, but sometimes, it feels like a distant dream. Don't worry, getting a good night's rest is totally achievable. Here's a super simple, friendly guide to help you out. Step 1. Become a sleep schedule superstar. Consistency is key. Try to go to bed and wake up around the same time every day, even on weekends. This helps your body's natural sleep-wake cycle, your circadian rhythm, get into a groove, leading to better sleep quality. Think of it like training your body for sleep success. The payoff: you'll feel more alert and energized throughout the day. Step 2. Ditch the devices before bedtime. That glowing screen from your phone or laptop, it's a sleep saboteur. The blue light emitted from these devices interferes with your body's production of melatonin, the hormone that regulates sleep. So, power down at least 30 minutes before hitting the hay. Your body will thank you for it. You'll find it easier to unwind and drift off into a deeper, more restful sleep. Step 3. Create your personalized, wind-down ritual. Think of this as your pre-sleep pampering session. Find something relaxing that helps you unwind. This could be reading a good book, listening to calming music, practicing some gentle meditation, or even jotting down 3 things you accomplished that day or 3 things you're grateful for. This helps quiet your mind, reduce stress, and makes falling asleep much easier. Plus, it encourages a positive mindset before bed. Step 4. Deep breathing, your secret sleep weapon. Deep breathing exercises are a fantastic way to relax your body and mind before bed. Try this simple technique. Inhale deeply for a count of 4. Hold your breath for 2 seconds, and then exhale slowly for a count of 6. Repeat this 3 to 5 times. This slows your heart rate and blood pressure, making it much easier to fall into a deep, restful sleep. It's like giving your body a gentle hug before bedtime. Getting enough sleep is like hitting the reset button on your brain and body. It's not just about feeling less tired, it's about unlocking your full potential. Think sharper, focus better, and power through your to-do list like a boss. That's the magic of a good night's rest. Your brain gets a chance to file away all those memories and ideas, making you more productive and creative. Plus, your immune system gets a serious boost, acting like a superhero fighting off those pesky colds and viruses. Ever notice how much grumpier you are when you're sleep deprived? Sufficient sleep helps balance your hormones, leaving you feeling happier and more emotionally stable. So ditch the late nights, prioritize sleep, and wake up feeling refreshed, energized, and ready to conquer the day. You'll be amazed at the difference it makes. Common mistakes people make when trying to improve their sleep. We all know how important a good night's sleep is, but sometimes, even when we're trying our best, we still end up tossing and turning. If that sounds familiar, you might be making some common sleep mistakes. Let's take a look at a few of the most frequent culprits and how to avoid them. First up, caffeine and alcohol before bed. We know that evening glass of wine or that extra cup of coffee seems like a good idea. But both caffeine and alcohol can really mess with your sleep cycle. Caffeine is a stimulant, keeping you wired and alert long after you've hit the pillow. Alcohol, while it might make you feel sleepy initially, actually disrupts your sleep later in the night, leading to restless sleep and waking up feeling groggy. So, try to cut these out a few hours before bedtime. Next, we have the ever-present phone before bed. We're all guilty of scrolling through social media or catching up on emails right before we drift off. But that blue light emitted from our screens significantly reduces melatonin production. Melatonin is the hormone that regulates your sleep-wake cycle. So less melatonin means it's harder to fall asleep and stay asleep. Try putting your phone away at least an hour before bed, maybe even try reading a book instead. Finally, many people try to catch up on sleep on the weekends. While it might seem like a good idea to sleep in late on Saturday and Sunday, this can actually backfire. Sleeping in too much on weekends disrupts your body's natural sleep-wake rhythm, making it even harder to fall asleep and wake up at a consistent time during the week. Instead of trying to cram in extra sleep, aim for a consistent sleep schedule, even on weekends, to help regulate your body clock. So there you have it. 3 common sleep mistakes that are easily avoidable. By making a few small changes to your evening routine, you can significantly improve the quality of your sleep and wake up feeling refreshed and ready to take on the day. Sweet dreams. 8. Embracing failure, a stepping stone to success. Why is failure inevitable? Well, it's simply part of the learning process. Nobody nails it on their first try. That's just not how things work. Think of it this way: failure gives you real-world lessons you just can't get from textbooks or lectures. It's like having a super intense tutor who pushes you to your limits. Failure also builds character. Seriously, those challenges and setbacks, they're the ultimate workout for your resilience. They teach you how to handle pressure, bounce back from disappointment, and build unshakable self-confidence. It's like leveling up in a video game. Each failure makes you stronger and better equipped for the next challenge. Every failure is a test, a gut check to see how badly you want to achieve your goals. It's a filter, separating those who are truly committed from those who give up at the first sign of trouble. Only those who persevere, who learn from their mistakes and keep pushing forward, are the ones who truly conquer success. So embrace the stumbles, learn from the falls, and keep your eyes on the prize. The post-it note: a successful failure story. Let's talk about Spencer Silver, a scientist at 3M. He was tasked with creating a super strong adhesive, the kind that really sticks. But, instead of inventing the super glue of his dreams, he accidentally stumbled upon something way less sticky, a weak adhesive that peeled off easily. Talk about a flop. It seemed like a total failure. Right, a wasted effort, a dead end. He probably felt pretty bummed. But here's where the story gets awesome. This seemingly useless invention, this failure, became the foundation for one of the most ubiquitous office supplies ever created, the post-it note. Think about it. Those little yellow squares that stick gently to pretty much anything, reminding us of appointments, brilliant ideas, or grocery lists. They're everywhere. The moral of the story: sometimes, what looks like a failure is actually a stepping stone to something amazing. Spencer Silver's failed adhesive became a global phenomenon. It just goes to show that sometimes, you need to look at things from a different angle. Don't be afraid to embrace those unexpected results. That mistake might just be the beginning of your next big thing. Who knows what kind of genius invention is hiding in your own failures? Stoicism and failure, a friendly chat. Epictetus famously said, "It's not what happens to us, but how we react to what happens to us that matters." This isn't some stuffy philosophical lecture. It's a super practical guide to dealing with setbacks. Failure. Yeah, it happens to everyone. The real problem isn't the stumble itself. It's letting that stumble turn into a faceplant. We all know that feeling. The gut punch of disappointment. The creeping self-doubt. The urge to curl up in a ball and binge-watch bad reality TV. But Stoicism offers a different path. Instead of letting those negative emotions run the show, we can consciously choose how we respond. Think of failure not as an ending, but as a really valuable lesson in disguise. It's a chance to learn, to adapt, to grow stronger. It's a chance to figure out what went wrong, what you could do differently next time, and to come back even better than before. So, next time you face a setback, remember Epictetus. Take a deep breath, analyze the situation without judgment, and use it as fuel to propel yourself forward. You got this. 3 steps to turn failure into opportunity. Step 1. Embrace failure as part of the growth process. Don't try to deny or avoid failure. It's a natural part of life. And honestly, a pretty important one. Instead of beating yourself up, ask yourself, what did I learn from this? Seriously, take some time to reflect. What went wrong? What could you have done differently? The benefit: you'll develop a more positive mindset and bounce back from setbacks much faster. Think of it like leveling up in a video game. You got experience points to collect. Step 2. Analyze what went wrong. Now for the detective work. Ask yourself some key questions. What exactly led to this failure? Be honest with yourself. Were there external factors beyond your control? If so, acknowledge them, but don't let them be an excuse. And most importantly, what can I do differently next time? This is where the real learning happens. The benefit: you'll pinpoint specific lessons from each setback and avoid repeating the same mistakes. Think of it as debugging your life. Step 3. Take action with a better strategy. Failure shouldn't stop you, it should fuel you. Don't let it get you down. Instead, try again with a fresh approach. Maybe you need a new strategy, a different tactic, or even just a little tweak. For example, if you bombed a job interview, practice your answers, research the company more thoroughly, and maybe even get a friend to do a mock interview with you. The benefit: each failure brings you closer to your goal by eliminating ineffective strategies. You're essentially weeding out the bad ideas to make room for the awesome ones. Keep going. You've got this. Learning from failure offers a wealth of benefits, making it a crucial part of personal and professional growth. First off, it builds resilience. Every time you dust yourself off after a setback, you become tougher, more capable of handling future challenges. Think of it like building muscle. Each failure is a rep, strengthening your mental fortitude. Secondly, failure is a creativity booster. When things don't go as planned, you're forced to think outside the box, to explore new and innovative solutions. It's in those moments of frustration that truly groundbreaking ideas often emerge. Thirdly, embracing failure cultivates self-confidence. Understanding that setbacks are a normal part of the journey, not a sign of defeat, helps you approach new ventures with a more positive and confident attitude. You learn to see challenges not as insurmountable obstacles, but as opportunities for learning and growth. Finally, and perhaps most importantly, failure fuels personal development. The lessons learned from mistakes are invaluable, shaping you into a more well-rounded and adaptable individual. These lessons aren't confined to the workplace, they enrich every aspect of your life, making you more resourceful and resilient in all your endeavors. So, don't shy away from failure. Embrace it as a stepping stone to success and self-discovery. Mistakes to avoid: when facing failure, it's easy to beat yourself up after a setback. But dwelling on your shortcomings only drags you down. Seriously, give yourself a break. Instead of spiraling into negativity, focus on what you can learn from the experience. We all stumble sometimes, it's part of the journey. Another common pitfall is comparing yourself to others. Everyone's path is unique, and focusing on someone else's success can be incredibly discouraging. Remember, you're on your own adventure. And your timeline is your own. Don't let social media highlight reels or anyone else's achievements derail your progress. Finally, don't give up too easily. Many people quit right before they're about to achieve a breakthrough. Think of it like this: success is often found on the other side of perseverance. It's the grit and determination to keep going, even when things get tough, that truly sets you apart. So, dust yourself off, learn from your mistakes, and keep moving forward. You got this. Cultivating a growth mindset. It's all about seeing setbacks as stepping stones. Failure. Think of it as a learning opportunity, not a full stop. It's not the end of the world. It's just the end of one attempt. Seriously, every stumble is a chance to level up your skills. Focus on the journey, not just the destination. Instead of fixating on that finish line, enjoy the ride, embrace the process, celebrate the small wins along the way, and soak up all the knowledge you gain. It's about the growth, the experience, the becoming, and guess what? That's way more rewarding than just reaching the goal. Be brave, be bold, and experiment. Don't be afraid to try new things, even if they seem a little crazy. Different approaches often lead to unexpected breakthroughs. Embrace the unknown, and watch yourself blossom. 9. Visualization and manifestation. Why is visualization so powerful? It's like a mental rehearsal for your brain. Scientific studies show that when you vividly imagine doing something, your brain fires up the same areas it would if you were actually doing it. Think of it as building a mental roadmap. Those neural pathways become superhighways, making the real-life action smoother and easier. Visualization also supercharges your motivation and focus. When you clearly picture your goal, your brain acts like a persistent cheerleader, constantly reminding you of what you're aiming for. This keeps you on track and prevents those frustrating moments of distraction. It's like having a built-in GPS for your dreams. And here's the best part: visualizing success boosts your confidence. When you see yourself succeeding in your mind's eye, your body and spirit start to believe it too. It's a self-fulfilling prophecy of awesome proportions. You're essentially prepping your mind and body for victory before you even begin. So, start visualizing. It's the secret weapon your brain's been waiting for. Imagine yourself in a movie theater, popcorn in hand, watching the ultimate blockbuster, your life. The movie. But this isn't a documentary of your current reality. This is the trailer for your amazing future self. Picture it. You're crushing your goals, living the life you've always dreamed of, surrounded by people you love and who inspire you to be even better. Maybe you're accepting an award. Maybe you're laughing with friends on a tropical beach. Maybe you're simply enjoying a quiet moment of contentment, knowing you've made it. The details are up to you. But the feeling, that's the key. It's the feeling of accomplishment, of joy, of pure, unadulterated happiness. This isn't just some wishful thinking, it's a powerful visualization technique. By creating a vivid mental image of your ideal future, you're not just setting a goal, you're planting a seed of motivation that will sprout into action. It's like giving your subconscious a roadmap to success, a clear picture of where you want to go, and the fuel to get you there. So grab that metaphorical popcorn, settle into your imaginary seat, and start watching the best movie of your life unfold. You're the star. After all, the science behind brain imaging reveals a fascinating truth. Your brain can't tell the difference between imagination and reality. Neuroscientist Joe Dispenza's research shows that when you vividly imagine an event, your brain reacts as if it's actually happening. It's like a supercharged movie playing in your mind, and your brain takes it seriously. This isn't just some woo-woo idea, it's backed by real science. Think about it. The same neural pathways fire whether you're experiencing something or intensely imagining it. This incredible ability is linked to your reticular activating system, ROS. Your brain's built-in filter. When you vividly imagine your goals, your ROS acts like a super-powered search engine, filtering out distractions and highlighting opportunities that align with your vision. It's like giving your brain a specific instruction. Find ways to make this happen. Suddenly, you start noticing things you might have missed before: a helpful article, a chance encounter, a new idea. It's as if the universe conspires to help you achieve your goals, simply because you've planted the seed in your mind. So, start visualizing your dreams. Your brain will do the rest. Stoic philosophy emphasizes visualization. Seneca famously said, "No wind is favorable to him who has no destined port." This means you need a clear destination before you even set sail. Visualization is your compass and anchor, keeping you on track and motivated when things get tough. Think of it like this. Imagine you're planning a road trip. Without a map, your goals. You're just driving around aimlessly. Visualization is that map, helping you picture the amazing scenery, your success, and navigate around unexpected detours, obstacles. It's about mentally rehearsing your journey to success, building confidence and resilience along the way. So, before you start any project, big or small, take some time to visualize your desired outcome. See yourself achieving your goals. Feel the satisfaction of success, and let that vision fuel your efforts. It's a powerful tool that can help you stay focused and motivated, even when the going gets rough. Remember, a clear destination makes even the strongest headwinds feel manageable. 3 easy steps to master visualization. Step 1. Find your Zen zone. First things first, create a peaceful sanctuary. Think quiet corner, far away from buzzing phones and distracting notifications. Take a few minutes to breathe deeply, really focus on those breaths, and let your body and mind unwind. This helps you fully immerse yourself in the visualization process without the world crashing in around you. No interruptions, just you and your dreams. Step 2. Paint a vivid picture of success. Now, close your eyes and really see yourself achieving your goal. Where are you? Get specific. Imagine the environment. Are you on a sunny beach? In a bustling city? Or maybe cozy at home? What are you feeling? Let those positive emotions wash over you. Joy, pride, relief, excitement. Who's with you? Picture your loved ones celebrating your win. The more detail you add, the more real it feels to your brain. This creates a powerful motivator, deeply connecting your emotions to your goal, keeping you focused and committed. Step 3. Write your success story. Instead of saying, "I want to achieve X," write it as if it's already happened. For example, instead of, "I want to finish my project," write, "I successfully completed my project and celebrated with a well-deserved," insert celebratory activity here. Or, "I'm living the life of my dreams, financially free and doing what I love." Then, break down the bigger goal into smaller, manageable steps. This boosts that feeling of accomplishment and turns positive thinking into concrete action. You'll be amazed at how much easier it is to stay on track when you've already written your happy ending. The amazing benefits of positive visualization. Let's dive in. First off, it's a total game changer for performance. Think Michael Phelps or Serena Williams. These superstars swear by visualization to boost their game. Seriously, picturing yourself succeeding helps you nail it in real life. Next up, confidence. Visualization lets you mentally rehearse tricky situations. So when the real thing happens, you're already prepared and feeling way more confident. It's like a mental dress rehearsal for life's challenges. Stress got you down. Visualization can help chill you out. When you successfully visualize positive outcomes, your brain sends relaxing signals to your body, lowering those pesky stress hormones, cortisol. We're looking at you. It's like a built-in relaxation technique. And here's a bonus. Visualization sharpens your ability to spot opportunities. By focusing on your goals through visualization, you'll start noticing chances you might have missed before. It's like suddenly having X-ray vision for possibilities. So, give visualization a try. Your mind and your life will thank you. A common mistake when visualizing is simply visualizing without taking action. Visualization is only effective when combined with concrete steps. Just imagining isn't enough to achieve your goals. You need to put in the work. Another pitfall is lacking detail and emotion. If your visualizations are vague and don't connect with your feelings, you won't get the full benefit. Think of it like this: a blurry, emotionless picture is far less powerful than a vivid, detailed scene that makes you feel excited or determined. Finally, consistency is key. To really make visualization work for you, you need to do it regularly. Ideally every day, maybe first thing in the morning or right before bed. Think of it as a daily practice. Like brushing your teeth, you wouldn't skip that, right? Make visualization a non-negotiable part of your routine for best results. Transforming visualization into a daily habit, it's easier than you think. Just dedicate 5 to 10 minutes each day. Think of it as your daily dose of awesome. Maybe part of your morning routine or relaxing wind down before bed. Make it visual. Create a vision board. Find pictures, quotes, anything that screams your goals. This keeps you motivated and excited about what you're visualizing. Add some tunes. Put on some chill music or nature sounds. This helps you relax and really focus on your vision, making it feel more real. Think of it like this: you're not just thinking about your goals. You're feeling them, making them a part of your everyday life. It's all about creating a positive and consistent practice. So don't be afraid to experiment and find what works best for you. Even a few minutes a day can make a huge difference. 10. Believe in what's coming. The power of faith and patience. Why is believing in the process so important? Well, change takes time, folks. Think of planting a seed. Some things just need time to grow before you see results. Getting impatient might make you give up right before you're about to succeed. That's a bummer, right? Faith keeps you going. When you trust the process, you won't get easily discouraged by temporary setbacks. It's like having a secret superpower of motivation that lasts. Plus, it makes you super resilient. Believing in the journey helps you bounce back from failures. It lets you see challenges not as roadblocks, but as awesome learning opportunities. It's all about that long game, my friend. So hang in there, keep believing, and watch amazing things happen. The carrot farmer's tale. Picture this: you planted your carrot seeds, diligently watering them every day. You're excited, but weeks go by, and nothing. No little green shoots poking their heads above the soil. Doubt starts creeping in. Did you do something wrong? Are you a terrible gardener? Is this the end of your carrot dreams? Relax. Deep down, beneath the surface, something amazing is happening. Those carrot seeds, though unseen, are working hard. They're sending down roots, building a strong foundation for a bountiful harvest to come. They're quietly, patiently, growing strong. That's the thing about carrots, and, well, pretty much everything else in life. Sometimes you just can't see the progress. The real work, the groundwork, happens out of sight. It takes time to build a solid base, to establish strong roots. Before you can enjoy the sweet rewards of your labor, you need to let things grow, unseen, underground. So keep watering, keep believing, and trust the process. Your amazing carrot crop, or whatever your carrot may be, is coming. Just give it time. Marcus Aurelius, that wise old Stoic, once said, "Nature does nothing in haste, but everything in due season." Think about that for a second. It's not just some flowery quote, it's a total life hack. Basically, nature takes its sweet time. Right, rivers carve canyons over millennia. Trees grow slowly but surely. And even the mightiest mountains are built up grain by grain. We humans, on the other hand, are notorious for wanting everything yesterday. We stress, we fret, we pull our hair out when things don't happen instantly. But Aurelius's point is this: chilling out and letting things unfold naturally is often the best approach. Don't get me wrong, hard work and consistent effort are still key. But that effort should be steady, consistent, like a gentle stream, not a frantic, chaotic flood. So, next time you're feeling impatient, remember the wisdom of the Stoics. Breathe, trust the process, and keep putting one foot in front of the other. The results might not be immediate, but they'll be all the more rewarding for it. It's a marathon, not a sprint, my friend. Building confidence in your journey, a 3-step guide. It's easy to get discouraged when we focus only on the big picture. Instead of stressing about the final outcome, let's break things down. Think small, achievable steps. Step 1. Believe in the little wins. Forget about finishing that novel in one go. Instead, aim for 500 words a day. Want to run a marathon? Start with a brisk walk around the block. The key is consistency. Celebrate those small victories. Each tiny accomplishment fuels your motivation and shows you're making progress. Even if the big picture still seems far away, you'll feel a sense of accomplishment and build momentum. Step 2. Control the controllables. Let's be honest, you can't control everything. You can't control other people's reactions or the unpredictable nature of life. But you can control your effort. At the end of each day, ask yourself, did I give it my all today? Did I do my best? Focusing on your effort, rather than the results, keeps you grounded and prevents disappointment when things don't go exactly as planned. It's about the journey, not just the destination. Step 3. Acknowledge you're awesome. Every evening, jot down 3 things you accomplished that day. No matter how small. Did you finally clean out that junk drawer? Did you learn a new word? Did you manage to stick to your exercise plan? These seemingly insignificant wins are actually huge steps forward. Writing them down reinforces your progress and boosts your confidence. Seeing your accomplishments, big or small, builds a powerful sense of self-belief and keeps you motivated to keep going. You'll be amazed at how much you've achieved when you look back. Trusting the process brings a whole heap of awesome benefits. First off, you'll become a perseverance pro. Focusing on the journey, not just the destination, means you're way more likely to stick with it, even when things get tough. Think of it like this: instead of stressing about reaching the summit, you enjoy the climb, appreciating the views and the challenge along the way. This focus on the process also massively reduces stress and pressure. No more agonizing over results. You can relax and concentrate on each step, making the whole thing way more enjoyable. It's like taking a deep breath and enjoying the ride instead of white-knuckling it the entire time. And here's the best part: trusting the process builds serious mental muscle. Sticking with something, even when you don't see immediate results, makes you stronger and more resilient. It's like building a mental gym. Every step, every challenge, strengthens your inner grit. Finally, when you're patient and trust the process, you're much more likely to spot amazing opportunities that you might otherwise miss. It's like having a superpower of noticing hidden gems along the way. So, ditch the pressure, embrace the journey, and watch your confidence and opportunities soar. Common mistakes when you lose faith in the process: expecting results too quickly. Having sky-high expectations for quick wins is a recipe for disappointment and giving up. It's like wanting to be a marathon runner after only one jog around the block. You gotta pace yourself. Misjudging your progress, focusing only on the huge milestones and ignoring the little daily wins is a major pitfall. Think of it like building a house. You don't see the finished product until all the little bits are put together. Celebrate those small victories. Comparing yourself to others. Everyone's journey is unique. Comparing yourself to others is like comparing apples and oranges. It's just not fair. Focus on your own race, your own pace, and your own awesome achievements. Remember, progress, not perfection, is the goal. Maintaining your belief system when the going gets tough is easier than you think. It's all about focusing on the positives and building yourself up. First off, practice gratitude. Seriously, take some time each day to appreciate what you do have, rather than dwelling on what's missing. This positive focus will keep your energy levels up and your spirits high. Next, learn from your setbacks. Don't beat yourself up over failures. Instead, see them as stepping stones to success. Every stumble is a chance to learn, grow, and become a better version of yourself. Finally, build a strong support network. Share your goals with friends, family, or like-minded individuals. Having people in your corner who believe in you and offer encouragement can make all the difference when you're facing challenges. Remember, it's okay to ask for help. In fact, it's often a sign of strength. Lean on your support system, and you'll find that overcoming obstacles becomes a whole lot easier. Remember, attracting what you want isn't about frantic rushing or micromanaging everything. It's about chill vibes, trusting the process, and being present. Stoicism isn't just about accepting the unchangeable, it's about turning positive thoughts into real actions. If this video helped, hit that like and subscribe button. I've got more inspiring stuff coming your way. And if you've tried these principles, share your story in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. The magic happens when you learn to let go and relax, in ways you won't believe.